In medieval Europe, trained physicians existed but were available only to the wealthy. Everyone else went to the barber. Medieval barbers weren't just cutting hair, they were the general practitioners of their time, performing tooth extractions, wound treatment, minor surgery, and amputations using the same sharp tools they already owned. And one of their most common procedures was bloodletting, the practice of deliberately opening a vein to drain blood from the body. The medical thinking of the time held that illness was caused by an excess of bad blood, and that removing it would restore health. It was prescribed for fevers, infections, headaches, and almost any other ailment a patient walked in with. After the blood was drawn, it collected in a shallow bowl. Barber surgeons began displaying these bowls of blood in their shop windows as a form of advertising, a visible signal to passers-by that bloodletting was performed inside. The practice worked as marketing, but eventually drew enough disgust that authorities banned it, and the bowls of blood had to come down. The replacement was more practical and just as visible. After a bloodletting, patients had their wounds wrapped in white linen bandages. Barber surgeons began hanging these used bandages outside on a wooden pole to dry and to advertise. The white cloth stained red with blood twisted around the pole in the wind, making it unmistakable from a distance. It became a recognized symbol of the trade across Europe, immediately understood by anyone who saw it. As medicine advanced through the 17th and 18th centuries, the professions were formally separated. In England, barbers and surgeons were split by law in 1745, and each was assigned their own pole: blue and white for barbers, red and white for surgeons. Surgeons eventually abandoned the practice as medicine modernized. Barbers kept theirs, and over time the two versions gradually merged into the red, white, and blue pole now recognized worldwide. Today's barber pole is entirely symbolic. The red, white, and blue stripes are printed on a rotating cylinder inside a lit plastic or glass case, motorized to spin continuously. No blood, no bandages, no wind. What started as medieval medical marketing, actual bloody cloth hung on an actual wooden pole, survived intact as a symbol for centuries after every trace of its original meaning had disappeared from the profession it represented. Click the video on your screen right now, and I'll explain another everyday mystery you've wondered about your whole life but never thought to look up.